After 6 game days, we are now down to what can be our final day here in this conference. Welcome everyone to Quick Set, brought to you by Smart, only here in the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. I am Mikey Abueg together with Ken Pangilinan and Gaira Baroga. Kaya naman tingnan na nga natin what are our thrilling matchups for today. Of course, we have our battle for bronze between the CSB Lady Blazers and the Letran Lady Knights at 2 p.m. wherein CSB leads 1-0. And of course, for our finals matchup of the day, it is between the FEU Lady Tamaraws and the NU Lady Bulldogs. Let's see if we are to end or to extend. At alam naman natin na marami nga tayong provincial teams na participate also here sa SSL. Kaya tingnan natin, let's get to know more a little about Cebu kasama si Eliza Emboy sa ating biyaheng SSL.
Hi everyone! I am Eliza Bernadette S. Emboy from USPF. Tara, biyahe tayo sa Cebu. Kung pupunta po kayo sa amin, kakain tayo ng lechon kasi yun po yung the best sa amin. Yun po talaga yung dinadayo sa lugar namin. Pupunta tayo sa Bantayan Island kasi ang daming magagandang tourist spots doon. Hindi lang siya isang place lang and ang daming beaches na magaganda. Bibili tayo ng dried mangoes kasi kahit meron dito sa Manila, mas the best pa din yung sa Cebu. I invite you to go to Cebu. And again, I am Eliza Bernadette S. Emboy. That was Biyaheng SSL.
At talaga namang nakakatuwa na nandito nga ang ating provincial teams and hopefully SSL can also go to Cebu very soon. But now let us hear from Bea Legado from Team Stock Sergeant.
I am a very physically active person, and aside from volleyball, I also do running, hiking, and other sports po. And of course, the last two is I am very fond of dancing and music po.
It's also nice to see another side of our players outside of the court. Kaya naman nakakatuwa na makakarinig ng mga ganyang stories. But let us of course focus for our matchup of the day sa ating battle for bronze. Saan nga ba natin mapapanood ang ating... Of course, we are still live in the 2024 Shakey Super League. It's live on the Smart LiveStream App, free and open to all networks. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso, Pilipinas. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook and on TV at Solar Sports. Sino nga ba ang magwawagi? Will it be the CSB Lady Blazers or the Letran Lady Knights get an upper hand for today?
So far, Chin Basarte, Clay Gatarig, and the rest of the three-time NCAA defending champs have had Letran's number, but Nat Estrelier, Gia Makilang, and the upstart Lady Knights hope to shake things up today as we have another version of the rematch of our NCAA Season 99 Finals. Can Benilde reassert their mastery, or will Letran battle back and tie things up? Let's find out as we begin our day here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. This is the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Ken Pangilinan still with Gaira Baroga. Gaira, Letran so far searching for answers against this red-hot Blazer squad.
Well, we know that CSB is already used to being within the championship setting while Letran is the second place in the NCAA. So they're still getting used to it, and hopefully we see more fighting spirit coming from Letran today.
And now let's check out our playoff bracket. Yesterday, we had our Game 1 matchups. Nanalo yung NU in 5 sets against FEU. They lead that series 1-0. And then, etong Letran hoping to tie things up here. CSB naman nanalo last time out in 4 sets. And, you know, it's very glaring for Letran, especially they have lost their last 4 matches against CSB this year. Pero balikan natin yung Game 1 highlights because maganda yung nagsimula dito na Letran. Actually, yung set 1 na ito, lumamang na itong Benilde 8-1. Humabol lang si Letran. Took care of business in that one, but that last 3 sets, CSB able to just take away the fight from the Lady Knights.
It was also a surprise because you have Densing, who played as a middle blocker in this match, starting in the first set. Also, Katarig, who scored 22 points. Big points.
You mentioned our smart power player, Clyde Katarig. Madalas nakikita natin coming off the bench, came into this game only averaging 5.3 points. But in this particular matchup, really stepping up para dito kay Coach Jerry.
Clyde Katarig stepping up, as you said. And also, maybe Coach Jerry found the player he was looking for to step in for Gail Pascual and also Gentapa.
Nawala nga yung mga wing spikers ni Coach Jerry. And Clyde Katarig could pick up the cudgels. And also, this trio na si Wewe Snoke, Aya Densing, and Zam Nolasco chipping in nicely para dito sa Lady Blazers.
What I also noticed is that Basarte, yung distribution na ng bola, mas maganda nitong finals game 1. So, you can see all these scores, 15 points for Wewe, 12 points for Densing, and 9 points for Nolasco. A lot of players have been chipping in this match, kaya nahirapan din talaga ang Letran.
They would want to have another sweep against this Letran side that has, like I said, had some sort of a resurgence under Coach Oliver Almagro. But, yun nga lang, hindi pa nila mahanap yung sagot laban dito sa Lady Blazers. And like we said, they had a good start but just couldn't sustain it in the next 3 sets.
They tried to keep in step with CSB. Like what you said, they couldn't sustain it again. They're just getting used to this system under Coach Oliver. So, nakikita naman natin nag-i-improve na rin nitong Letran.
And speaking of improvement, Gia Makilang, ever since we saw her make her debut for the NCAA Season 99, her growth hasn't really stopped and she's averaging 15 points per game sa ating torneo.
Nowhere to go but up for Gia Makilang. 19 points off of 16 attacks and 3 aces. Also in this tournament, she is the second in the top scorers list with 75 points.
She will need to have another big output for today dahil nga di pa sila nakakaisa dito sa Lady Blazers. And the trio as well, nitong Letran, you have Judel Nitura, Leia Tapang, and Yen Martin. They would need to pick their scoring up and also, if they want to extend, kailangan ibang contributions pa mabigay nila para dito sa Letran.
She said contributions. We can see that all these players have big points with 12, 8, and 7 points off of attacks lahat, but they also have to chip in terms of blockings because knowing CSB, they are a very good team in terms of spiking and also their plays. And you have Basarte, who has been setting really well for CSB, so kailangan talaga nila in all departments sila tumulong.
And you have to remember, going back to the NCAA Season 99 finals, they got swept. Both games went to straight sets. Pero may progress na sila dito, especially marami na ring nawala from the Lady Blazers. Guys like Cloan Mondoñedo, Jade Hentapa, Gail Pascual, Mitch Gamit, not in the lineup anymore. But for Coach Jerry, nakikita natin that formidable pa rin itong lineup niya heading into the upcoming NCAA Season 100. And if you're Letran, this is a sort of a good barometer for them to see kung gaano na sila kalayo and kung gaano na rin sila kalapit in terms of competing with the defending champions.
Definitely, they are adjusting still. But again, you can see from the adjustments they've been doing really well. And just, you can see naman from anong place nila last year and then second place nila sa NCAA this year. And then this Shakeys, they are battling for bronze against CSB.
And now, we'll begin. We'll turn you over to our game announcer for our player introductions.
Good afternoon, SSL fans. Welcome to the Ninoy Aquino Stadium for the 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals. It's match number 21. the second battle for bronze. Let us now meet our players. First, from the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights. Starting with team captain and first libero, number 19, Lara May Silva. Player number 1, Judiel Nitura. Number 2, Julianne Castro. Number 3, Royce De La Cruz. Number 6, Angel Ledesma. Number 7, Yen Martin. Number 10, Natalie Estrella. Number 16, Leslie Isar. Number 17, Leia Tapang. Number 20, Marjorie Napal. Number 22, AJ Yap. Number 25, Gia Makilang. And their second libero at number 15, Andre Relucio. And now for the College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers. Starting with team captain number 17, Jessa Dorog. First libero number 5, Pyong Getigan. Player number 1, Chin Basarte. Number 6, Zen Basilio. Number 10, Micah Go. Number 12, Corinne Apostol. Number 14, Wewe Estoque. Number 15, Fiona Inocentes. Number 16, Clay Katari. Number 18, Christy Ondangan. Number 19, Mary Borromeo. Number 20, Aya Densing. Number 21, Sam Nulasco. And their second libero at number 4, Kim Estanzo. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Romulo Reforzado. Your second referee, Mr. Arvin de Tablan. Let us now meet your starters. First, from the College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers. Let's call on to court team captain and outside hitter number 17, Jessa Dorog. Setter number 1, Chin Basarte. Outside hitter number 14, Wewe Estoque. Opposite hitter number 16, Clay Katari. Middle blocker number 20, Aya Densing. Another middle blocker number 21, Zam Nulasco. And their starting libero at number 5, Pyong Getigan. Head coach for the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers is Mr. Jerry Yee. And now for their challengers across the net, the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights. Let's rev it up with opposite hitter number 1, Judiel Nitura. Middle blocker number 3, Royce De La Cruz. Another middle blocker number 6, Angel Ledesma. Outside hitter number 7, Yen Martin. Setter number 10, Natalie Estrella. Outside hitter number 25, Gia Makilang. And their starting libero and team captain number 19, Lara May Silva. Head coach for the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights is Mr. Oliver Almadro.
Game number 2 between CSB and Letran. And this was the surprise starting 6 that we saw in game number 1. Clay Katarig starting at that opposite spiker position. And si Aya Dinsing naman shifting to the middle. Kadayagol niya dyan si Sam Nolasco and of course Chin Basarte, their starting setter, Wewe Estoque, Jessa Dorog at the open spiker spots. Pyong Getigan their starting libero on the side of Letran. Familiar starting 6 for Coach Oliver Almadro. Ito si Martin and Makilang. Outside hitters, middle blockers sila. Royce De La Cruz, Angela Desman, Nitura at the opposite. And center is Estrelier. Set number 1 brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite 10 crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And let's talk about yung subtle adjustment ni Coach Jerry Gaira, no? We saw Aya din Singh prior to the bronze medal match playing at that opposite spiker position, and Coach Jerry now shifting things up since nung game number 1.
But it can be a surprise actually. Even Densing playing as a middle blocker, you can see that she is more, I would say, she's more comfortable in the middle. Although hindi siya yung mga kasanayan na middles na A-quick yung pasok or zero tempo, she would go for the tempo 1, yung mga tres, yung mga pasok niya in the middle.
And this is something, especially now that it's their preseason in their main tournament, dito ka pwede mag-experiment na mga lineups eh.
That's true. Of course, for their main tournament. And they're going up against their rivals, right, in the NCAA. They went up against each other in the finals as well.
Sam Nolasco getting things started for Benilde. And for Letran, what do you think they need to do to shake things up? They've lost their last 3 encounters with this particular Benilde squad.
Right now, they have to be fixated on Katarig, I would say, because she has been such a... she had an explosive outing in the past game. So that is something they have to adjust on their blockings and their settings, especially to Nitura, who has been struggling when it comes to offsets.
And Nitura usually goes in spurts, pero minsan may lacking din sa kanya eh. But we can see that with eto si Judel Nitura, once she get things going, nagtutuloy-tuloy din siya right on cue.
She needs to use this as a confidence booster for her to keep her consistency going.
Judel Nitura. We all know her family background, a family of athletes. All of her siblings involved in either basketball or volleyball. Clyde Katarig, who had 22 points. She'll be a mark woman today. Running attack by Nolasco. Martin. Letran will regroup. Off-speed attack galing kay Gia. Katarig able to crush the block nitong Letran.
Ito yung gusto mo rin makita kay Katarig. Matutulas yung palo niya. Even though she has 2 blockers in front of her, she made a way for her ball to go through the hands.
4-3 CSB. Nung set 1 kahapon, maganda simula nila, humabol yung Letran. And Angela Desma, she is one girl that needs to get activated here for Letran.
And the only way to do that is to toughen up their defense. Talking about Letran. But again, they have Silva as their libero. So madadalian din sila in terms of defense. Although, we were talking about their service errors in the past few games. They need to... I would say they need a solution for this kasi in the last game that we covered, dun sila nahihirapan sa service errors nila in the earlier parts of the game.
Yun yung kalaban nila NU.
Yes.
Going back to the semifinals. Dikit yung set number 1 nun eh. But those costly errors actually unforced na nga eh. Giving 3 points to the UAP defending champions. And from there, once you give a team like that an opening, mahirap kang ma-recover. And you mentioned, that's something that they need to learn. Especially ngayon, they're now one of the top contenders. Kailangan lang matuto lumaro sa mga ganitong klaseng kalaban.
Definitely something they have to adjust on.
That was Aiden Singh with a block. Getting used to her somewhat new position. Playing that middle blocker spot. Ito ay Wewe Estoque, the leading scorer of the tournament. Had 26 big points in their opening game against Letran. Katarig. Letran able to recover. Gia Makilang cross court. Dorog. Buhay pa ang bola dito. We go to De La Cruz, but another muffed opportunity for Letran. 7-5. Estoque. Two-point lead for the Lady Blazers. Masarte pump set papunta kay Dorog.
Good save.
Letran scrambling on defense. Another opportunity for the Lady Blazers.
That was too high for Densing.
Estrelier papalo. Gia will go for it. Densing was there at the net. Another opportunity. Benilde, they go to Densing. Long rally so far. Good pickup by Nitura.
Defense is good for both sides. Oh! Gia Makilang with a very smart move to just set that one over. CSB definitely did not expect that.
Nakita niya yung posisyon ni Katarig on that defensive pattern. And able to find a seam in the defense. 7-6. Reverse set. Densing. Dorog again. Patience for Letran. They go to Makilang. Good coverage by Silva. Gia. Tough cut. De La Cruz. Sa net. And gets that one to go.
That was a good coverage from CSB, although Estoque, with her second ball, she just put it too close to the net, resulting to that a gift for Letran.
Estrelier to serve for the Lady Knights, former Kings Montessori School standout. Oh, miscommunication. And the first error against the Lady Blazers. And Letran holding on to a 1-point lead as we head into our first technical timeout.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. The Lady Knights, hoping for a strong comeback for today, regrouped themselves after their intense matchup with the Lady Blazers yesterday. Sabi nga ng kanilang team captain na si Lara Silva, they do admit that teamwork was what was lacking yesterday. At the same time, ay parang hindi na nga daw sila nag-e-enjoy sa loob ng court, especially during the last two sets. But then Coach O told the girls to no longer dwell on their previous results, but rather just do what is right and to keep their faith as they seek and trust the Lord's guidance for this matchup. Now, do you think the Lady Knights can win it today, or will the Lady Blazers bring home that bronze medal? What do you think, Ken and Gaira?
Well, go ahead, Gaira.
Thank you for that, Mikey. Actually, knowing Coach Oliver, yung sa mga teams niya talaga, may tinatawag siyang wash. And he would wave his hands on the side. That's what he calls wash. That means to forget the past errors. So, knowing Coach Oliver, yun talaga yung sasabihin niya sa players niya. And also, knowing Letran, who played in the NCAA, they're known sa mga habol nila and kapit nila inside the game. So, and they only do this when they're enjoying the game. So, it's true that if they don't enjoy the game, they're no longer in their winning spirit, Ken.
They've actually won all of their 5-setter matches last season in the NCAA. So, they've built up some character. It's just nakikita natin how they would sustain that. And paulit-ulit natin sinasabi, in terms of being acclimated to big-time moments such as this one, as Nitura scoring her 3rd point. Letran lamang ngayon. Out of system play. Letran, can they counter? Nitura, really aggressive to begin this match.
Nitura going for the high hands and a good target for her. Going for the long cross court.
Remember, Nitura had 6 of her 12 points in the opening set. So she's really known to be a fast starter for Coach Oliver Almadro. Katarig from the left side, denied by Angel Ledesma.
Letran is working on their blockings in this match.
Quick shoutout kay Charlie na nandun, nakagip ng camera kanina at mapapa-timeout si Coach Jerry. Let's listen in to the huddle of the Lady Blazers.
Diba? Malayo yung block, malayo yung check. Bakit naglalapitan kayo? Pwede ba?
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
That was a very simple reminder from Coach Jerry kasi totoo naman na malayo yung block, yung check rather. So the players in terms of their coverage have to read the tendencies kung saan pupunta yung bola and just fix their system in terms of coverage.
Good serve and De La Cruz. Ball still in play for Benilde. Jessa Dorog. And Letran doing work at the net. Nolasco able to power through though on that tip.
Improved ball distribution coming from Basarte as well. Now trying to get Nolasco in the scoring position.
Ian Martin and the rest of the Letran Lady Knights looking to tie things up. Dorog commits an error from the service area. 13-10. Judel Nitura, the older sister of the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League most valuable player, Shaina Nitura. Clyde Katarig commits an error. CSB a little bit out of sorts midway here in the opening set. Battle for bronze. Good serve from Judel.
And also good target as she was targeting the seams.
Martin down the line. Nandoon si Dorog sa likod. Estoque able to get her first point.
You can see that Estoque is struggling because of the improved blockings of Letran, but as a versatile player, she knows what she's doing and she knows how to target the hands of the blockers.
First appearance of the NCAA Season 97 most valuable player, Micah Go. 14-11. Martin. Micah Go with a good up. Free ball though for the Lady Knights. The tip by Nat Estrelier.
One thing that's hard to read from Letran is that they have good plays, but when Estrelier is in the front row, she will make a way to get that 1-2 play intact.
One of the more athletic setters that we have. Ito si Nat Estrelier.
Definitely. So yung blockers ng CSB, nahihirapan din kung sino babantayan.
Off the block for Wewe Estoque. Clay Katarig. Like we said, coming into game number 1 yesterday, only averaged 5.3 points. Then exploded for 22. Free ball for the defending champs. Then Singh goes in and gets that one for the Lady Blazers. I think if you're Letran, you have to do a better job of reading kung paano yung approach nitong spikers ng Benilde, Kyra.
Definitely, they have to see the tendencies din talaga ng CSB. Not just, but what a hit from Gia Makilang.
Good save though by Benilde. That time around, able to get it into the hands of the blockers. Gia Makilang, her second point.
The variation going for the high hands.
And we head into our second technical timeout. Lamang ang Letran dito, 16-13.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Ayadin Singh getting accustomed to her new role as a middle blocker. Where we Estoque, a bit of a slow start for the Benilde Lady Blazers. Angela Desma kasama ng mga kampi niya sa Letran. Lamang ngayon ng 3 puntos, 16-13. Looking to tie things up here. Estoque. Good defense at the net by Letran. Oh, Gia Makilang. Good coverage by Dorog. Estrelier goes to Nitura. Estoque one more time. Gapang sa net. And well-placed shot from Wewe Estoque.
Estoque knows that she is being blocked really well by Letran. So she makes a way. Even earlier, she keeps making a way to just put the balls over where Letran is not expecting them. But you can also see the difference of Basarte and Estrelier that on the side of CSB, wala masyadong play. Nakikita and hindi masyadong mabababa din yung sets. On the side of Letran, they have lower and faster sets. I would say this is the result also of their defense. Yung mga defense ng CSB, hindi perfect passes, madalang. But on the side of Letran, where you have Silva, they're having an easier time in terms of their set plays because of their improved defense.
Mga yun Letran by Free.
Good adjustment.
Nitura from the right pin. Cross-court attempt goes out. So the 7th error on the side of the Letran Lady Knights. Borromeo will check in for Ayadin Singh.
Borromeo considered as a service specialist for CSB. Service and defense specialist.
Silva, like you mentioned, has done a marvelous job on the backline defense itong Letran. Here she is.
On call.
Benilde will regroup. And Jessa Dorog just able to tap it over. First point ni Jessa in this match. Dumidikit ang Benilde. Kaya hiling ng timeout dito si Coach Oliver Almadro.
Diba? Kanina ko pa sinasabi sa'yo. Pangalawa, pag lumagpas na, huwag nang balikan. Kanina pa sinasabi yan. Matagal ko na sinabi yan.
May tao sa likod, may tao sa likod.
Matagal ko na sinabi yan eh.
Okay, layuan.
Lagpas na sa'yo. Bakit mo babalikan? Ayaw na sa bola.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Pag lumagpas na daw, wag na babalikan, sabi ni Coach O.
Tagal ko na narinig yan. Ilang beses na. So tignan natin kung makinig naman itong mga taga-Lady Knights. Dahil dumidikit na nga itong Lady Blazers. Gia Makilang. Basarte. Off-speed attack from Clyde Katarig.
Katarig with more variation on her back row hit. And inaasahan din kasi ng Letran na malalakas yung palo ni Katarig, kaya lahat sila umaatras na Ken.
And you know, Gaira, we laugh off at that huddle by Coach O. Pero ano ba talaga yung mensahe niya during that last timeout para dito sa Letran as Gia Makilang scoring once more para dito sa Letran?
First of all, I think their errors, they focus on it, tapos nag-rattle sila inside the court. They have to move on quickly and also just cover each other, I would say. Nahihirapan din sila kasi pag lumalagpas na yung bola, nag-aagawan pa sila.
18-17. Letran hitting some sort of adversity and Nitura able to answer the call. Judel Nitura already with 5. Makilang has been scoring well as always. These two had 6 points apiece in the opening set yesterday. Nitura again. Net touch against the Lady Blazers.
The blockers were a little too aggressive defending that ball, touching the net as they were going down. And it was the hands of Dorog.
(2017) Letran momentarily restoring order, but Sam Nolasco able to convert from the middle.
And something new from Sam Nolasco as well, as she was going for a higher approach in the middle instead of her usual zero tempo hits.
You mentioned the battle of setters between Chin Basarte and Nat Estrelier as Basarte converts on an ace. That serve the game brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite 10 crust pizza and chicken and mojo snap. Another timeout by Letran. Let's listen in.
Look girls, hindi na magagaang na bola, may malalakas na bola binibigay. Kasi pag pinalo, nabablock natin eh. So anong gagawin? Hihinaan para gumalaw. Tayo naman, ayaw natin gumalaw. Kasi
that huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Good timeout by Coach O, just asking and reminding his squad na magbasa muna because it's true that CSB is giving more variations in terms of their hits, which Letran is not expecting, and di rin sila nakakagalaw as they broke the momentum there because of that timeout. Basarte with a not over error.
Letran clinging on to their advantage, 21-19. De La Cruz on deck to serve. Nolasco, that's gonna sail out.
Nolasco, I think, is also adjusting in terms of the set of Basarte's sets because, and this system as well, kasi yun nga, sanay si Nolasco with those zero tempo hits. Yung tres medyo nangangapa pa siya.
Yeah. Estoque goes in. And
so much power as well from Wewe.
that's from the back. That smart power play of the set presented by Smart Live More today. Macro hit from Wewe Estoque. One hand set. Pipe attack galing kay Jessa Dorog. Martin from the left pin gets shut down by Sam Nolasco. Or was that Katarig? Let's see. No, what was Nolasco?
Nolasco with better blockings, closing the seams.
CSB, not going away. giving Letran a scare, but Yen Martin gets that one in. Very important set for Letran to really set the tone here in game number 2. Again, yung unorthodox serve ni Judel Nitura. But Clyde Katarig able to push that one through.
Katarig has been such a spark plug for CSB na ginawa na rin siyang starter ni Coach Jerry, which she has been so effective.
Yup, wala nang timeout ang Letran in this particular set. Baka mabigyan ng either ng verbal warning or ng yellow card itong Letran for delay of game. Dalawang halos magkasunod na timeout yan for Letran na hiniling ni Coach O. And I think our first referee will hand it out. Delay warning against the Letran Lady Knights.
Sometimes when you're too in the game, nakakalimutan mo din kasi talaga how many timeouts you have left. That's why usually in the teams I've been with, yung assistant coaches yung nagki-keep track nun
Yen Martin, all power on that approach.
We can see the Letran who was looking for the happiness inside the court, and they are showing it right now.
Slowly but surely getting accustomed to this kind of atmosphere. Dikdikan yung laban, and now they find themselves at set point. First ball na si Estrelier. Gia Makilang off speed.
Great save, a chance for CSB.
Then Singh goes in and scores.
CSB trying to extend this first set.
Singh getting used to her middle blocker position today. Oh, Gia Makilang with an exclamation point to finish off set number 1. Letran, what a response coming off that game 1 loss. Gia Makilang signature shot, able to find a seam in the defense of the Lady Blazers. And Letran on the board, they win this set 25-23.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Letran able to hold on in the opening set. And they won that one 25-23 over the Benilde Lady Blazers. Then, contrary to what happened yesterday, it was a little bit of a back and forth. Then when Letran got hold of the lead, nahawakan naman nila Gaira, but multiple times the Lady Blazers threatened. But like I said, the Lady Knights, nagawa nilang stymie lahat ng rally attempts nitong Benilde.
Benilde looks quite tight in this first set, while on the side of Letran, they're more loose and just enjoying the game. So You can see 25-23 is the score in the first set. 17 attacks and from Letran, while you have 13 from Benilde, 2 blocks from Benilde as well, 1 from Letran. Very similar, mostly ang statistics natin, but on the side of yung attacks talaga, tayo titingin na mas nagiging successful itong Letran in this first set.
And Itura and Makilang, much like yesterday, maganda yung naging set number 1 nila. They had 5 points apiece. Yesterday, they had 6 each. So, ang tanong for Letran, can they sustain this momentum that they have? Dahil nga, kahapon, ganda nung simula nila, pero pinamigay nila yung last 3 sets dito sa Benilde.
I think the way for Letran rather to gain and to hold on to the momentum is to just keep enjoying the game. CSB needs to find their footing and just to enjoy this match a little more.
We're still here at the historic Ninoy Aquino Stadium, which was the host of the 1954 Asian Games. Our TNT budget drop of the game, mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan. Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating volleyball fans. Muli po, Ken Pangilinan, the Banana Bread Baker, Gaira Baroga, and Mikey Abueg working this bronze medal match. This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite 10-crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. An ace to begin. Set number 2 para dito sa Lady Knights.
But what an attempt from Gitigan, who wanted to keep that ball alive. Great effort.
Strelier, another good one. Clyde Katarig on the left side, gets covered well by Royce De La Cruz. De La Cruz with her first block of the match.
Letran just doing double time on their blockings in this match.
Yep, I think that's pretty much the bright spot so far for Letran. No? Yung blocking sila well established.
Yun yung naging main adjustment nila from last game.
Katarig tried to cut it, but that will sail out.
Katarig is quite hard to read in terms of her hits kasi yung katawan niya is facing the down the line, but her hand deep yung pag-cross. So, nahihirapan din yung blockers to read her.
Meanwhile, let's check in with Mikey Abueg.
A nonchalant player inside the court but one of the best jokers outside with the team. Yesterday's MVP of the match, Clyde Katarig, actually shared with me how she has this game face of her even before when she was just still in high school. Minsan nga daw napapatanong rin si Clyde, kailangan ko bang baguhin ang reactions ko sa loob ng court? Pero hindi niya nga daw talaga kaya, but nonetheless, even with an expressive facade, Clyde always puts all her energy in making sure to convert points for the team. How about you, Ken and Guy? Are you more nonchalant or OA?
Kung na sumagot niyan, Guy.
Nonchalant kami parehas.
I agree. But
what I like about Katarig, I did not know na she was a joker.
Yun nga nagulat din ako
outside of the court. It means she's all business when she is on the court. And it's showing. She's been having a really good outing in this Shakey's league.
Kasi pag pinapanood natin siya inside the court, poker face, kahit sobrang impressive nung hit, same pa din yung reaction.
I actually thought she was more on the serious side all the time.
Oh, diba? Good block. Or actually, oh yeah, it was a good block coming from Letran. Stoke got well covered there by Nitura and De La Cruz. Second block of the set for the Lady Knights. 5-2. Nitura on the right side. Pump set, Getigan, Katarig, right on cue for Clyde.
This is why what we've been seeing from Katarig, no smiles at all, just pure performance.
Kailangan mong jokester pala to si Clyde. No? 5-3. Pero yun nga sometimes we have volleyball players who have that switch. And Clyde Katarig, one of them. And she goes for those back-to-back hits. So CSB pushing to within 1 again. Could be the replacement for Gail Pascual. Ito si Clyde Katarig.
Although she is not one of their tallest,
Yeah.
unlike Gail Pascual in their previous seasons, Katarig has been effective in terms of hitting, although that was an outside error from her.
22 points in game number 1. De La Cruz. 6-4 for the Lady Knights. Later we'll have NU and FEU who figured in a 5-set match yesterday. Sa gitna pupunta itong Benilde. Aya din Singh scores for the Lady Blazers.
Also for Dinsing, you can see that she's really more comfortable in the middle position. Na mas efficient siya as a middle blocker.
Litura. Clyde with the up. Estoque from the left pin. Able to break through the block. Tabla na tayo, 6-all.
Estoque, if I'm not mistaken, is still the number 1
Yeah,
scorer
he
of
is.
the league.
Total points. Nag-iisa sa itaas. Ayan si Wewe Estoque. Yen Martin only had 7 points last game. Converts that time around for Letran. It's a bit of a somewhat disappointing game for her yesterday given that she was in double figures in her previous 3. Pero Nitura committing an error, giving the point back to Benilde.
This is why Martin wants a better comeback here in the second match in the battle for bronze.
Webe Estoque at the service area. Good
What
serve.
a serve!
Able to target Gia there. Free ball for Benilde. Then Singh with a power tip.
Dinsing as a middle blocker was very comfortable in that opposite side.
And able to push through, and Benilde up 8-7 as we head into our first technical timeout.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
This Shakey Super Fans of the Day brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Again, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Letran and Benilde battling it out for the bronze. Estrelier with a good set, but a great denial there by Benilde.
Coach Jerry has 2 really good weapons. As opposite hitter, you have Dinsing and Katarig. But as Dinsing is playing as a middle blocker, nagiging effective yung timing niya and also her reach in her blocks. That's why Letran is having a hard time putting those balls over.
And now Lea Tapang inserted by Coach Oliver Almandro. She's playing the outside hitter position. Borromeo able to get it off the block.
Her first point in this match as well. She subbed in for Dorog because surprisingly, Dorog only has 2 points in this match so far.
10-7. Benilde able to stage a run. From the pipe, Estoque. Good defense from Makilang. Sets up Ledesma at the middle. Good pass, good transition.
Yes, but there was only one blocker for Ledesma. She had 2 places where she could put that ball, and she was very successful.
Leia Tapang replacing Yen Martin. Dinsing from the right pin. Off the block it goes.
No problem for Dinsing, as she is originally an opposite hitter.
The Davawenya has an opportunity to carve out a much bigger role in the upcoming 100th season of the NCAA for Benilde. Pump set for Gia Makilang. Masarte and Makilang joust at the net.
But there was a net violation called on Estrelier.
Third error of the set. Laban dito sa Letran.
CSB now in the lead.
Now let's listen in to Coach Oliver Almadro.
Tapos sa atin ng bola, gugulat tayo sa balikan ng bola. Hindi ibig sabihin na pinalo nila, na depensa, tapos na trabaho. Babalik at babalik sa atin ng bola. O diba? Masyado natin iniisip ano yung nangyayari na, uy, ito yung nangyari kanina. Bakas na.
Labas sila, tapos na yung first set, panibago
Oh.
ngayon, panibago.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach O na move on na agad from the previous things that happened. Which, instruction niya to for set pa lang na they're overthinking the errors or the things they did wrong in the past and they're still carrying it over now.
Benilde has scored 7 of the last 9 points. Makilan from the left pin. Oh, good up there by Borromeo. Makilang will try it one more time. This time going down the line. Katarig. Nitura. Great coverage. Oh, the 1-2 play. Read well by Borromeo. Siya na rin papalo. Naregaluhan si Nolasco.
Nolasco with good timing on that regalo.
The surge continues for Letran. Sorry, for Benilde. This is now an 11-3 run. Gia. Sa gitna, Nolasco.
Good set.
That leads to a point. Much needed one galing dito sa Letran.
Good conversion of Makilang with that offset from Nitura.
Gia with her 7th point.
In terms of scoring, medyo slow yung mga players natin this match. Kasi I remember in the second set of their last match, may mga double digits na rin eh.
Right. Well, also well scattered din, no? You see here for Benilde, 5 points each from Estoque, Dinsing, Katarig, and Nolasco. I think really the key here for Benilde is how will Jean Basarte acclimate herself as being the new starting setter para dito sa Lady Blazers, as a block from Sam Nolasco.
But Nolasco is already embracing that she is the first middle blocker for College of St. Benilde.
Not only
with
that,
monster block.
di lang yun, no? She could be one of the go-to players ngayon para sa Benilde. And an error laban dito sa Letran. They have been piling up already, the 4th for the Lady Knights. They're now down by 7, 16-9.
Coach Oliver is asking for a challenge.
Second challenge. So, we'll stay on the air. First challenge of the set para dito sa Letran. What do you think has been working so far for Benilde in this particular set, Gaira?
I would say the improvement of Basarte with her ball distribution, because in the semifinals, puro siya, hinahanap niya si Estoque all the time. Now, she has been distributing the ball really well to Nolasco, to Katarig, and also to Densing. So, all of the players have contributed in terms of scoring for their squad.
So making a conscious effort of making herself much less predictable. Ito si Chen Basarte, who has took over for Cloan Mondoñedo on the side of Letran. You mentioned how they were playing loose in the opening set. How can you assess their performance so far here? They're down by 6. And now we have the result of the challenge.
That's pretty close, and it is a block touch. Good challenge by Coach Oliver Almadro.
Okay, they're sorting things out in our replay center. Coach Oliver Almadro with a curious look at the sidelines. Gia Makilang. So, successful challenge nga for Coach O. So, the point will go to Letran. So, Estrelier will serve. 15-10. Trying to break the momentum that Benilde is enjoying so far, but Clay Katarig able to score, and now we will head to our second technical timeout of set number 2 as Clay Katarig leading all scorers so far para dito sa Lady Blazers.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok Takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Kasam Nolasco and the Lady Blazers trying to tie things up in this set. And here she is, 9 points in game number 1 today. And halos hindi pa tayo tapos sa set number 2. Nakaka-8 puntos na siya agad dito. Estrelier going to Gia Makilang, and she delivers.
Makilang, one of the greatest weapons of Letran. Very efficient spiker.
Gia Makilang hailing from Bohol. Good serve. Katarig. Oh, left it short.
Katarig was already under the ball, and I think had a hard time adjusting to that.
Bagyang dumidikit ang Letran dito. Makilang with 8 points.
Ooh! Wewe Estoque is back!
Estoque with 7.
Estoque finally getting a very clean hit.
Makilang unable to do anything on that attack. Micah Go is back here in set number 2. Ditura. Inabol. Estrelier hindi na maitatawid. And great block right there by the Lady Blazers.
CSB is playing a lot loose.
Yep.
In this second set. Micah Go is on the service line.
Re-establishing a 6-point lead. Leia Tapang gets her first point.
Great hit by Tapang, but also you can see from this replay, Densing was out of position in blocking.
That smart power play of the set presented by Smart Live More today. 18-13. Good pass from Getigan. Estrelier. To Tapang again. Good coverage by De La Cruz. But Leia Tabang unable to get that one across.
She did not adjust to that because she was already under the ball and was unable to approach well as well, with that sequence.
Like Katarig. Oh, what a serve. Katarig with her first ace. Ilang having trouble defending from the back. And now, Coach O asking for a timeout.
Hey, don't rely on your skills. I don't care kung maganda ang skills mo. Kinakailangan ko gumalaw ka. Do you understand? You're relying on your skills. Rely on your movement. Rely sa sipag sa galaw. Nagre-rely tayo sa galing eh. Walang magaling-magaling sa tamad.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
What a challenge from Coach Oliver Almadro. Don't depend on your skills, but you gotta move inside the court. This will be a wake-up call for Gia Makilang. Let's see how she's going to respond to that.
Because so far, she has been really targeted by the spikers nitong Lady Blazers.
She has been silenced actually in this second set.
Nitura with that unorthodox serve. This time goes for the textbook one. Aya Densing will side out para dito sa Lady Blazers. 8 points. Well balanced ang scoring so far ng Benilde.
Pretty sure that's something Coach Jerry worked on in training.
Because we're so used to seeing Estoque pile up the production for CSB. Estrelier. Tapang again, down the line. Nadepensahan sa likod ni Estoque. Ngayon Letran may pagkakataon. Another good coverage from Wewe. Both teams scrambling on D. Tapang had to time it. Again, Estoque doing work from the back row. Letran. Tapang. Good coverage by Silva. Tapang numatrabaho dito for Letran. Then Sing the power tip. And it's good.
You can actually feel the confidence oozing off of Densing in this match compared to when she was an opposite hitter. She was second guessing herself when she was a wing spiker, but now that she's a middle blocker, she's more confident and she knows her job inside the court.
22-14, make that 23 points for Benilde, an ace from Wewe Estoque.
CSB coming alive here in the second set after Letran challenged them in the first.
Jules Castro will check in for Gia Makilang. And Coach O having a word with Gia as she's checking out.
Great save, that's still alive.
Ganda ng pasa doon ni Castro, but then Sing with a much better hit.
This is the Densing we are looking forward to seeing in the future. A much more improved spiker. Look at that form.
And you marveled about her potential to si Aiden Singh, and we're seeing that right now. Borromeo. Ball still in play. From the back, Estoque. Nitura with the off-speed attack. 1-2 play!
Could not be read by Letran, and CSB gets the second set.
Basarte able to fool the defense nitong Letran. And a dominant win in set number 2. They tie things up and 1 set apiece. They win this one 25-14.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
25-14 for the 3-time defending champions of the NCAA, the Lady Blazers. Tie things up again, 1 set apiece. And Letran actually had a good start. They went up 5-2 here in the second frame. And just as we thought that they would seize momentum, the defending champions showing the heart of a champion, countering with an 11-3 run and never looked back.
We saw a better squad in CSB in this match. 25-14 was the score in the second set. You can see as well that in our statistics here, 15 attacks, na-switch ng CSB yung kanilang momentum. 15 attacks versus 7, 4 blocks versus the 2 of Letran, and 2 aces versus the 1 from Letran. Opponent errors very similar, and we can see that CSB is just more loose and more consistent here in the second set.
Speaking of more loose, one girl that really is rounding out into form is Ayadin Singh. You've mentioned the potential, the talent level that she has, and it's gonna be a scary sight for all of the other NCAA teams if she could figure out how to really balance yung kanyang paglalaro, and now she is in double figures with 11 points.
What I'm seeing from Densing, she is such a talented player, so much potential, but what's lacking with Densing is her confidence. But we are seeing a glimpse of that confidence and that perfect form in this match today.
9 attacks, 2 blocks, and playing the middle blocker position right now for Coach Jerry Yee. Set number 3. Atid sa atin ng Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Yan Martin is back. And she scores. Something that could boost her confidence. She sat out the remainder of set number 2. Ito si Yen Martin.
I remember what Coach Ramil De Jesus used to tell us when we were in college, na pag nilalabas kayo, it's not because the coach doesn't want you inside. It's just that they want you to see what's going on inside for you to know what to do when coach subs you back in.
Hirap kasi gawin yan if you're inside the court eh. Hirap din basahin ano nangyayari.
So sometimes you have to step back and just observe what's happening for you to contribute when you have the chance to go inside the court.
2-0 start for the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights. An ace!
Service ace by De La Cruz.
Second ace of the match for the middle blocker of Coach O.
Great serve, but also CSB needs to improve and sharpen their reception, because Basarte is also having a hard time setting because of the B passes.
Like Katarig. Down the middle. Eight points now for Clay. Second start here in our tournament. First three came off the bench. Here she is. Good coverage by Letran. Getigan, the pass. Basarte. Estoque. Gia Makilang. We're looking for her to respond after getting an earful from Coach O earlier.
Good defense from both squads.
Long rally between these two teams. Nitura. Basarte. First ball. Estoque goes for it. Gia Makilang doing much better defending from the back. Katarig. That time she won't be denied.
Katarig with so much confidence with her cross-court hit. That was so sharp, did not touch the hands of the blockers.
Second point of the set for Clay. Free two. Ledesma. Oh, the block from Zam Nolasco.
Great defense for CSB. Letran trying to figure out their coverage here.
Nolasco with her 9th point. Tabla ulit tayo. 3-all. Nitura! Oh, what an impressive attack coming from Judel Nitura.
Booming hit from the opposite side. These are the kinds of hits that we should be seeing from Nitura.
Estoque will counter. Wala nang nagawa doon si Lara Silva. 4-all.
And what changed about CSB as well is they're celebrating. Even though it's just short, you can see that they're celebrating after each point now, which is keeping them loose.
And they're still adjusting with the departure of their veterans. And this is one tournament where they could work on that, as Yen Martin getting her second point of the set. Overall, 6 points for Yen Martin. Dibula Kenya, former teammate and a good friend of San Sebastian's Kat Santos. Then Singh, able to maneuver and score.
Then Singh has such a perfect form when she's in the air. Look at her arm swing and going for that the backswing with so much power.
Gia Makilang making her presence felt in set number 3. That smart power play of the set presented by Smart. Live more today.
Also, what you can notice from Dinsing is she's really good in blockings, but a weakness of hers is going on the right side. Paghahabol siya sa mga opposite or sa setters, medyo na off timing siya dun eh.
Something that she could work on here. Double contact ang itatawag kay Nat Estrelier. First error of the set for either squad. Wewe Estoque so far has 9 points. Actually, she and Bella Belen own the highest single game total so far with 26.
You can see how talented these girls are.
Bella had 26 yesterday against FEU. Si Estoque naman, 26 laban sa Letran in their first game. Not Estrella though, able to bag her second ace of the match. With a grand total of 4 points, and more importantly, they head into the first technical timeout up by 2, 8-6.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
You are still watching the bronze medal matchup only here in the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Down by a huge margin in the previous set, Coach O pointed out 2 things during the huddle. First is that the girls are just waiting for things to happen, kaya naman he emphasized on how they should be intentional inside the court. Kailangan ay magkaroon sila ng ball awareness at court awareness. At the same time, they need to be consistent. In Coach O's words, if you want to go up, you have to be consistent. Kaya naman tingnan natin if the Lady Knights can turn things around in this set. Ken and Gaira?
So far, it's looking pretty good for Letran in this particular set. They now have a 3-point advantage.
But it is true, consistency is key. And the only way for them to keep the momentum on their side is to lessen their errors. Not just lessen, but make sure that it's not there.
Dinsing, one of the top scorers so far with 12. Gia. Borromeo, surprise entry here to begin set number 3 as Sam Nolasco unwrapping a gift.
Nolasco is such a tall and potential player. She just needs to improve on her timing when it comes to the net.
2 straight points para sa Benilde. De La Cruz getting a touch. Estrella going back to Gia. Basarte off speed attempt. Pump set papunta kay Judel Nitura. Chance ball for Letran. They go to Gia again. Joust at the net. Won over by Gia Makilang.
Great net defense by Letran. Gia Makilang saw that Basarte was going to put that one over.
Gia with 10. Almost an ace. Chance ball for Letran. Good coverage by Nitura. Siya ngayon ang papalo. From the back, Estoque. Medyo nanahimik din siya in quite some time. Oh, what a down-the-line hit from Yen Martin.
Martin is finally soaring and scoring and contributing as well for her squad after she was sat out on the second set.
Letran has scored 5 of the last 7 points. Oh, what a hit! The answer coming from Borromeo.
Borromeo trying to be a spark plug for CSB as she was put in for Dorog.
Masarte. Silva with the up. Good coverage by Lara Silva. From the pipe was Gia Makilang. Katarig, cross court. Martin. Hahabulin ni Wewe.
What a save! Great effort from CSB.
Tinalalan pa niya doon si Getigan.
Ball still alive.
Reverse. Katarig. Again, Estrelier able to put that one up.
Silva getting that Katarig.
De La Cruz, the tap. Letran will reload. Martin, the backswing, and the finish.
Martin making sure she gets that point off of this very long rally. But look at this save from Getigan and Estoque. The hustle is real for CSB.
Nagluksong baka dun si Wewe. 12-9. A great effort from both teams. Nolasco again unwrapping a gift at the net.
If actually we replay all those points of Nolasco since the first set, most of her points came from gifts, from overballs, which Letran has been giving a lot to CSB.
Dorog will return. Estoque, pagpapahingahin muna dito ni Coach Jerry. Martin, cross-court, it's good!
Katarig and Nolasco were trying to cover that down-the-line hit of Martin. But she changed it up, going cross-court, which came unexpected to Gatigan and Dorog.
Already has 5 points in this set, talking about Yen Martin. Clyde Katarig, good defense by Silva. Martin. Pump set, Katarig from the right pin. Silva again doing work. But an error against Letran.
Silva playing one of her best matches here in the Shakey's Super League. You have Micah Go replacing Nolasco to serve.
13-11. Micah Go. Short serve.
Great target.
Good pass. Basarte. Oh, hindi naitawid ni Clyde Katarig.
Good intention from Katarig, trying to put that one over. Just to touch the blockers for it to go out, although there was little power coming from that.
The referees sorting things out in terms of having the right server. No, there was a coach's challenge. Or, I think official's challenge ito eh. This is an official challenge, so hindi, it's not coming. Oh no.
It's from CSB.
CSB, tama.
Funny though na hindi nakita on screen si Micah Go yung may hawak. Even though she's inside, she ran outside to get the challenge card. Siya yung nagtaas.
Sanay kasi mag-coach eh. Remember, when she sat out in the NCAA Season 98 due to an ACL tear, she was part of the coaching staff of Coach Jerry. And now becoming the leader and trying to rally itong kanyang much younger teammates. Block touch.
Hard to tell. Although our officials say that there is no block touch.
Unsuccessful challenge against the Lady Blazers. So they only have one challenge remaining in set number 3. 14-11. Letran going for that pivotal 2-1 lead. Then Singh. Oh, good coverage by Silva. Gia tried to counter. Benilde. They go to Katarig and gets it through the block.
Katarig with her expression here, she knew that she was going to get that point.
(14-12). Makilang from the left side. And another one for the youngster. Already 11 points. 15-12. And we're seeing glimpses of what we could expect in the upcoming NCAA Season 100. These two teams. Lahat extended tayo. First game nila as Ledesma commits an error. 5 sets agad. Kahapon, we had a 4-set match.
I won't be surprised if this game goes to a 5th.
Dorog inserted back in this set. Makilang able to time it beautifully, but Borromeo pushes it, and the point will go to Benilde.
Great change of tempo by Borromeo. Changing it in the last second, going for that drop ball.
CSB now within 1. Chance ball for the Lady Blazers. Basarte sa gitna. Aya Densing.
Great hit from Densing. Letran is quite struggling now in terms of their blockings because when they jump, tinataas lang nila yung kamay nila. They don't press in their hands.
Kung tutusin, pwede pa nilang matiming ng maayos eh.
Yes, definitely. Makilang!
With the answer, now has a dozen. And Letran clinging on to this precarious 1-point lead. Gia Makilang doing work once more. And they have a 16-15 lead heading into our second technical timeout.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
We got Clyde Katareg, Borromeo as well. The young squad of Coach Jerry, they're up against the Letran Lady Knights. Muli po Ken Pangilinan, Gaira Baroga, and Mikey Abueg. Glad to have you with us here on a Tuesday afternoon. Good serve from Estrelier. And Jorog unable to get that ball across. Fourth error laban dito sa Benilde in this set. And Estrelier, one of the leaders para dito sa Letran. Pump set ni Basarte, pupuntahan si Borromeo, and she delivers.
Nolasco coming back in for Mike Ago. Apostol subbing in also for Densing.
This is the first time I'm seeing Corinne Apostol. She will now serve it out for Benilde.
Actually, in the NCAA, Coach Jerry is known for using his first 6 in the first set, second 6 in the second, or in their last set. And Apostol was an open hitter during that time. But Makilang with that drop ball in the middle was not expected by CSB.
Great job by Gia, able to tap it over. 18-16. Oh, an ace! Gia getting things going late here in the third set.
Contributing from all sides of the volleyball court.
Coach Jerry, not a happy man right now. Let's listen in. That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today. Lara Silva, you've marveled about this libero ni Coach Oliver Almadro and the work that she has done keeping those balls alive para dito sa Lady Knights, Kyra.
Sinasalba ni Silva lahat ng bola ng Letran. Definitely a bright spot for Letran, and they've just been successful in terms of reception and defense because of Silva.
Here she is, now setting it up for Judel Nitura. Free ball for the Lady Knights. Silva, a good pass. Estrelier. Martin, yes!
Again, these hits and these excellent sets will not be successful without Silva. She's playing one of her best games in the Shakey Super League.
Martin in double figures with 10. Borromeo tries to answer. Makilang as well has done a marvelous job from the back. Good coverage by Getigan. Reverse set, papunta kay Katarig. Again, it's Makilang and Silva. Keeping those balls alive. But that time, Nolasco went for it. But it's sailing out. Puntos ulit para dito sa mga taga-Intramuros. Gia Makilang had to endure a rejection from UST when she tried out, transferred to Letran, and has been blossoming. Meanwhile, Benilde reeling here late in set number 3.
Letran just 3 points away. CSB trailing a few points behind. You can see that bumabalik na yung ano nila eh. What do you call this? Yung nagsastruggle talaga sila.
Yep. Growing pains if you're Benilde. Medyo tight sila ngayon, ha?
Definitely.
And that continues. 7th error of the set for the Lady Blazers. This is now a 6-0 run para dito sa Letran. Gia Makilang, 13 attacks, 1 ace for a total of 14. Nolasco. Silva able to keep it alive. Martin, napayungan ni Nolasco. Good coverage.
What a coverage from Silva.
Katarig.
Silva again!
Diba? Kanina pa eh. Estrelier as well, joining the fray. Nakikita mo yung galaw ng Letran, ha? They're much more loose compared to Benilde. Really scrambling. And this is what Coach O has been preaching time and time again. You've got to make things happen, and now that's what they're doing. But Benilde has a chance. Borromeo. Oh, Silva once more.
Making sure that ball doesn't drop.
Long rally we're seeing. Basarte. Borromeo. Napayungan! And a block from Letran.
The hustle from both squads, but Letran wanting it more and wanting to close this second set. Timeout now by Coach Jerry Yee.
Pagilid mo yung bola, nandito yung bola. Ayaw mo kumover, tamad mo. Kaya mo paulit-ulit yung ginagawa mo. Mahinang gitna, mahinang gitna. Sinasabi ko sa'yo, yung corner na yung butas. Kaya lang, wala kang ganito. Ngayon lang pa sinabi sa'yo.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Well, even though mahinahon si Coach Jerry sa timeout na yun yung mga nakakatakot kasi na...
Scathing.
Yeah, mga sinasabi ni Coach Jerry na timeouts. Alam mo, may laman talaga yung, like, gusto niya talagang magising itong si Nolasco.
There she is.
She responds well to that timeout.
Stopping that 7-0 run by the Lady Knights. You know what I've observed from that timeout? Hinahanap pa nila yung vocal leader nila for Benilde.
Definitely looking for a senior inside the court. Great dig by Gatigan.
Borromeo through the block, back-to-back points for the Lady Blazers. We're yet to see someone that voice talaga, no, that would really pump up their squad.
Someone to lead their team. Oh,
Which I think is easier said than done kasi nga iba-ibang type ng players to eh. Jessa Dorog has been vocal in terms of knowing that she's not the most vocal leader. She is the team captain. That's something that she's trying to work with. But yun nga eh, for Benilde, sino sa kanila yung pwede maging vocal leader and become that instrument that would really put some life into them whenever these kinds of things, adversity comes in. And now, they give up a point and the set para dito sa Letran Lady Knights.
costly error from Nolasco touching the net on her way down from that running attack.
And a much better response by Letran. They lead it 2-1. They win set number 3, 25-19.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Letran able to turn things around in set number 3 as they win this one 25-19 over the Lady Blazers of the College of St. Benilde. And this was a tight one all throughout. Actually, lamang lang yung Letran 17-16 midway through this set, but that 7-0 run rather catapulted itong Letran to finish off set number 3, and Yen Martin had a resurgence for the Lady Knights.
Letran is continuously challenging the NCAA champions from their blockings and their coverage, but I would say Silva is such a bright spot for Letran at the moment. 19-25 was the score in the third set. Look at these statistics, 13 attacks versus 12 from Letran. Very similar, but the blockings of Letran definitely improved here in the third set, 3-1. And also their service aces, 3 aces versus the 0 from Benilde.
Benilde, they will have to regroup. But Gia Makilang, she got an earful from Coach Oliver Almadro when she subbed out late in set number 2. But what a response come here in the third set.
14 points now in this match. I think she was woken up by Coach Oliver, and she just had to step up after being subbed out, knowing that her team really needs her in this bronze medal match.
13 attacks, 1 ace for Gia Makilang. Those two, Gia Makilang and Lara Silva, sila yung bumubuhay ng bola sa likod eh. And that really sparked that run by Letran late in the third set. Set number 4 brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Katarig from the middle. Estrelier goes to Yen Martin. This time from the right side, Clay. Martin, good coverage by Basarte. Borromeo is still in, but that attack will be blocked by Letran on that trip.
CSB still trying to figure out their coverage pattern here in the fourth set. But earlier, we were talking about Makilang and Silva, who has been a great example in terms of defense for Letran. This is because they are also the beach volleyball champions in the NCAA. So when you're competing in beach volleyball, it's just 2 against 2. So they hustle so much inside the court.
That's actually a great point, Gaira. They won the championship, like you said. And Yen Martin able to block that attempt from Clay Katarig.
Blocks are working well for Letran, and also the bench players of Letran are just celebrating and going around the boards.
Makilang sa gitna, Sam Nolasco. She delivers for College of St. Benilde. 13 points for Zam Nolasco. The serve from Borromeo. Reverse, Litura. Challenging the defense and able to pull through.
Coach Jerry still with so much trust in Borromeo in this fourth set.
Early substitution for the Lady Blazers. Micah Go is in, replacing Clay Katarig.
And we are finally seeing Micah Go in the front row.
Kasi kanina, papasok lang siya for service and defending purposes as an error laban dito sa Letran, giving the point back to Benilde.
And also a change here. Dorog is still not inside the court. Usually, Estoque and Dorog are the players who are magkadiagonal sa loob ng court. But Coach Jerry, again, so much trust in Borromeo here in the fourth set.
Inserted in set number 3, to si Borromeo. Started sets 3 and 4 as Ayadin Singh able to get that one in for her 14th point. What do you think's the thought process with Coach Jerry inserting Micah Go here early in set number 4 as Angel Ledesma converts for Letran?
Remember earlier we were talking about having a vocal leader inside the court. And I think Coach Jerry put in Micah Go because she has been a vocal leader by example and also by the motivation she gives her team. So hopefully they respond well to Micah Go being inside the court. But what a hustle from Nitura.
Estoque cross court. And Wewe, we've yet to see her erupt here. Already 11 points, pero 11 quiet points yan, Gaira eh.
She has been quiet in this match. But going back to Micah Go, even though she's not much of a scorer in this whole season, even in the NCAA, sometimes you're just gonna look for a senior inside the court para gumaan yung feeling ng mga bata inside the court.
But they're having trouble dealing with Gia Makilang right now.
Makilang playing like a senior of her squad.
15 points. Letran with a 6-4 lead in set number 4. That serve sailing out from Ledesma. Ayadin Singh. Down by 1. Martin with the pass. Estrelier goes to the running Royce De La Cruz. The sweep. Estrelier 1-2 play read by Estoque. Borromeo cross court. And she converts for the Lady Blazers.
Borromeo has been CSB's silent killer in this match ever since she was subbed in. Great swing and great target for Borromeo.
Had 4 of her 6 points in set number 3. Tabla ulit, 6-all. Gia from the left pin. Nadepensahan ni Estoque.
Borromeo again with a killer hit.
That's why Coach Jerry continuing to trust ito si Borromeo. This is a 3-0 run for College of St. Benilde. They have taken the lead 7-6. Good timing there by De La Cruz.
Definitely good.
Makilang. Then Singh with the up. Oh, Nolasco able to slam it home.
Nolasco finally getting the set that she's comfortable with, dumping it to the other side with a very powerful tip.
High above the net. And papasok tayo ng first technical timeout. Lamang ang Benilde, 8-6.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Coach Jerry, seemingly disappointed with the performance of the Lady Blazers in the previous set, mentioned how the girls are not showing what they have been doing during practice. Sabi nga rin ni Coach Jerry, hindi pwedeng puro salita lang, but rather they have to put their words into actions. Now as they reset, let's see if they can extend this to a 5th. Back to you, Ken and Gaira.
Things are working well for CSB at the moment after that third set loss against Letran.
Letran will challenge that net fault violation that was called against them. And it's the Letran Lady Knights' turn to search for answers. They're down here in set number 4. And again, Ken Pangilinan with Gaira Baroga, Mikey Abueg. And later we'll see NU and FEU battle it out for the gold medal. Lamang ang NU. They won set number 1 via that 5-set win. That was a thriller between those two squads. And they will meet again. FEU will try to tie things up. Kita mo si Nitura is being vocal on the side of Letran.
And that is something that Letran needs. If all of the other players are quiet, at least Netura is stepping up as a leader for her squad.
And on the other side of the net, Benilde having their huddle while waiting the result of the challenge. These two met, as we mentioned, in the NCAA Season 99 Finals. Letran making their first Final Four appearance in 12 years. Last won the championship back 25 years ago. That was in 1999. NCAA Season 74. So matagal-tagal na rin. And they made history for their squad. While Benil, like we said, 3-time defending champions. 40-game winning streak in the NCAA. And lahat nung season sila, when they were champions, 97, 98, 99, lahat po 11-0. And nung finals, lahat nung kalaban nila, na-sweep nila. They won that in 2 games against Arellano, against LPU, and then the latest against Letran. Just speaks volumes to how dominant they've been ever since they came off the pandemic.
That's true, but this is a new era for both squads as their seniors are no longer with them as we see this video challenge.
Net touch tinawag kanina sa Letran.
There is no net touch.
Successful challenge for Coach O. Great eye by Coach Oliver Almadro, saving a point. So 8-6 pa rin ang ating score dito.
And again, although the challenge was successful on the side of Coach O, the point will be replayed. So CSB will still be the one serving.
Martin with the pass. Estrelier. Makilang. Smart play from Gia. Not a lot of power on that one, but well-placed shot from the NCAA Season 99 Freshman of the Year. I think she has learned a lot, especially with that match against NU. She went up against Bella Belen there. Quite similar in terms of how they approach. And here she is one more time, Gia Makilang.
Definitely learned a lot here in the Shakey Super League, going up against UAAP players and also teams from from Visayas as well and Mindanao.
Just want to give kudos to all the other teams, especially mga nanggaling pa sa iba't ibang probinsya. I think sila Coach Grace Antigua is already back in Cebu. As Borromeo, you have marveled about this girl ever since she entered and started in set number 3, Gaira.
Silent contributor for CSB with her simple swings, but very, very effective for her squad.
Actually, kung titignan mo yung mga points ni Borromeo as a catch and throw violation against Letran was called, titignan mo yung mga puntos ni Borromeo. Not a lot of power on her attacks, but always delivers para dito sa Benilde. Very efficient for the Lady Blazers.
And you can see from her off-the-block hits, madulas yung palo niya, meaning hindi basta-basta nabablock nitong Letran.
That time around though, De La Cruz able to provide an antidote.
Still, coverage is lacking from the side of CSB.
Gia Makilang had 19 points yesterday. Nolasco, again, net defense on point for Letran. Nitura down the line and gets that one to go. Tabla tayo, 10-all.
Maika Go is on the front row for CSB.
We've yet to see her go for an attack. Hindi pa siya nabibigyan dito. Now, she's given a shot there by Basarte. Chin goes to Borromeo this time. That will sail out. Asking for a check.
But they will not challenge this.
3 straight points for Letran.
Oh, there is a challenge.
Tutuloy nila yung challenge. They felt there was a check ball against Letran. Maika Go, the senior para dito sa College of St. Benilde. No, sat out 1 year. She supposedly was gonna join sila Cloan in terms of graduating ng sabay-sabay. Pero eto, binigay na yung puntos para dito sa Benilde because the result was indeed a block touch.
The finger moved when the ball touched that. Good call for CSB. Ooh, although that was a service error coming from Borromeo.
Free point for Letran. So 11 all. De La Cruz will serve. Basarte to Estoque. Single block, no problem for Wewe. Estoque with 11. Yep, 11 points. CSP trying to force a fifth and deciding set.
Great defense by Nolasco, although it's sent over.
Nitura goes for it. Handa doon si Basarte sa likod. Estrelier. Back to Judel. Cross court. Micah Go with the up.
Offset for Micah Go. Saved by Silva.
Martin. Oh, getting it for Letran. 12 points now for Yen Martin. And a good save from Silva. Nitura. Good serve. Estoque charges in and scores.
Estoque changing up the tempo.
13-12. Micah Go rounding out to form. A good serve. Si Martin na nag-second ball. A chance for Benilde. Then Singh tried to dump it. From the pipe, Gia Makilang. Good coverage by Micah Go. On the left pin, Wewe Estoque. Was there a check? Yes, there was.
Point is awarded to CSB after Estoque's very successful hit.
No complaints from Coach O. The Lady Blazers ahead by 2. Martin again. That time that was Borromeo with the up.
Micah Go with her first attack point here in the Shakey Super League.
15-12. Well, first from attacks kasi usually service aces binibigay dito ni Micah Go. But she commits an error, giving the point back to Letran. And these two squads have figured in a slugfest here sa ating Shakey Super League. Although Benilde still has Letran's number at the moment. Then Singh. Silva, almost.
Could not get to that quick enough. Then Singh gets that point.
Aya Then Singh with 15 points. CSB ahead by 3, 16-13.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Coach Oliver Almadro trying to search for an antidote because Benilde finding some answers here in set number 4. They're ahead by 3, 16-13. Again, Ken Pangilinan, Gaira Baroga, and Mikey Abueg working this game 2 of the bronze medal match between Intramuros and Taft Avenue, where Estoque has started to refine her groove here. But she commits a service error off that technical timeout. Fourth error laban dito sa Letran. Angele Desma will now serve it out for the Lady Knights.
Crucial that these two teams should not make any errors right now.
Densing again with the dump.
Very powerful tip coming from Densing, changing her tempo.
Sa mga favorite variety of attacks niya yan Aya Densing.
But look at her elevation and her reach. Ang taas ng talon niya and also her spike reach, giving a hard time sa blockers ng Letran.
Corina Postol reinserted in set number 4. Good pass from Silva. Makilang able to find a seam in the middle.
Can see the bench players of Letran enjoying this match, and they are a very crucial weapon also for their squad kasi pag down na yung energy ng first 6, you're gonna get energy from their cheers.
Good coverage by Benilde. Letran will counter. Punta sa kabila. Maikago. Hesitated.
Miscommunication.
De La Cruz, the tap. Go able to cover. Oh, what a smart play from Borromeo.
Borromeo just celebrating her point, going for a left hand drop ball. Good adjustment as well. She was too close to the net. Right hand drop ball.
Quietly has contributed 10 points. Majority of those in the third and fourth set. But Gia Makilang with the emphatic response. Just able to outmaneuver itong College of St. Benilde. (18-16). Gia already with 19 points, matching his total yesterday. Maikago, tinawid. Martin, handa dun sa likod. Si Wewe Estoque. Letran will reload. Oh, what a hit coming from Judel Nitura.
Great celebration as well from the bench players of Letran.
They draw to within 1. And Coach Jerry Yee will challenge. Let's check out the smart power play of the set presented by Smart. Live more today. Net touch. Ang variety of challenge ni Coach Jerry Yee. Coach O is having a conversation with our technical committee, Coach Jasper Jimenez. And Benilde, you know, we gotta love Mary Grace Borromeo chipping in nicely. This is a quick review. Let's see.
Oh, there was a net touch going down. Good call by Coach Jerry Yee.
So that point will be nullified, yung atake ni Nitura. But they will just replay the point. So ang ating scores, 18-16. Masarte goes to Maikago, going for it.
A chance now for CSB.
But they muff it. Letran tries to counter. Nitura. Maikago gets it to go.
Maikago leading, not only vocally but by example as well. She is the leader that CSB is looking for.
Second point for Maikago. Coach Jerry inserting him early in set number 4 has paid dividends so far. 19-17. Mary Grace Borromeo on deck to serve. So these two have been the magic bunots for Coach Jerry Yee. The upstart and the veteran, Borromeo and Micah Go. Estrelier shoots it papunta kay Martin. Good block from Benilde. Masarte. Micah Go again, but this time she was blocked by De La Cruz.
Good read by De La Cruz and the blockers of Letran. You could tell that Micah Go was going for a drop ball as she was already under the ball.
Jules Castro replacing Royce De La Cruz. Letran down by 1. Trying to end it here in set number 4. Estoque, cross court. Gia Makilang with the up. Estoque. It will sail out.
We are tied at 19 all.
Right, Katarig. After being saddled on the bench, she comes back for Benilde, replacing Micah Go. Castro serving really well. Katarig, instant offense.
Good rest for Katarig, but she's making sure that she has this game on facade inside the court.
Jessa Dorog returns, replacing Sam Nolasco. 2019, CSB trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Estoque, good coverage by Martin. She goes for it, sent back by Densing. On target there was Ledesma. $20 all. Nerves coming into play now, late in set number 4.
We can tell that CSB is struggling here. But Katarig being subbed in, instant impact.
Nonchalant. Clay Katarig. Sometimes, if you're a coach, if you're a teammate, sarap kaampi ng ganyan eh.
Yung quiet, pero
Yeah.
grabe, pumuntos.
Martin tries to reply. Then Singh. Na-cover doon ni Makilang, but Benilde will reload. Then Singh, second time, will not be denied.
Back-to-back chances for Densing and she gets the second attempt.
Ito yung sinasabi ko, maturity. We have to overcome this. Yung endgame na yan, hindi dapat manghula sa ginagawa. We have to be specific. Eto, spiker, dadalawa. O atin ang atras na ako, bigay mo sa akin. Eto, kukuhanin mo eh. Ba't ka umaatras doon? Pagka-block mo sa kapupunta. Di ba? Eh, kailangan tawagin nyo. Tawagin yung ginagawa. Eto na naman tayo sa panapos na depensa.
Pasa muna tayo maganda. Set tayo sa
Hanggang ang bola eh.
Tara.
Go!
Wala yun.
Hey, again, girls, we have to be intentional in what you want to do.
Tayo
That total was powered by Smart Live More today.
This is what we're looking for, maturity. But Densing in this game is showing so much maturity and improvement as a middle blocker.
Leading the way in scoring for the Lady Blazers with 17. Martin. Gitigan. Itatawid lang. Yen. Densing, the power tip again.
3 consecutive points from Densing.
Leia Tapang will be inserted here. But Densing has a knack for that kind of an attack.
That has been her favorite spot in this match.
Power tip cross court. 23-20. Leia Tapang immediately trying to contribute, but it will sail out.
Martin is subbed in for Tapang.
So, quick stint for Leia Tapang. Set point for Benilde. Trying to force a fifth and deciding set. Estrelier, Martin. Masarte to Estoque. Ball still alive. Estrelier, papalo. Densing lighting up the defense.
Densing scored 4 consecutive points. After being tied with Letran, she just did everything for her squad.
19 big points for Aya Densing as we head into a fifth and deciding set.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
CSB able to turn things around in set number 4 as they win this one 25-20. So many heroes here, Gaira, because in the early stages, Mike Ago, we saw inserted by Coach Jerry. Mary Grace Borromeo continued the impressive play that she had from set number 3, and then late in this set, Aya Densing providing the goods for the College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers.
But again, the CSB Lady Blazers finally found their vocal leader in Micah Go. But when Katarig was inserted back in, I actually thought she would be the spark plug of her team. But Densing was the one who pushed through and stepped up here for CSB, scoring 4 consecutive points.
And much needed one, especially nung nagkadikdikan na sila. Oh, look at the numbers here for the College of St. Benilde.
That is just doubled, 22 attacks versus Letran's 11. But the blockings of Letran is still there, still dominant with 3 versus 0 of Benilde. No aces for each squad.
Aya Densing has really turned heads all throughout the tournament. We have raved about her performance, especially with the veterans gone. She has stepped up again, 19 points para dito sa kanya, playing an unfamiliar role as a middle blocker for Coach Jerry.
Yes, you have to take note, she is a middle blocker, and 19 points as a middle blocker is a very, very big impact for your squad.
And all of those really vital to their comeback attempt. The Davawenya. Sinusuklian yung tiwala sa kanya ni Coach Jerry. And 5th set underway. And this set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite 10 crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. An error from the service area to begin the 5th and deciding set from Benilde. De La Cruz has been serving well.
Letran eyeing for a game 3, and of course CSB wanting to finish this here in the second game of the bronze medal match.
Another error.
2 consecutive points now for Letran.
Back-to-back errors to begin para dito sa Letran. And interestingly, Borromeo is still part of the crew ni Coach Jerry Yee. Katarig cross court, it's good!
You gotta love Katarig's simple but very effective hits.
Meanwhile, makikibalita tayo kay Mikey Abueg.
Our league's current top scorer, Wewe Estoque, shared with me her humble beginnings as a player kung saan this all started noong inasar siya noon na hindi marunong mag-volleyball. From there on, she started training for the sport. Now, if Wewe had a message to her younger self, she said that she is very proud of herself, and even though this may not yet be the pinnacle of her career, masaya siya na meron siyang mga na-achieve as a player. And let's see if this game can add in another medal into Wewe's collection. Ken and Gaira.
Thank you, Mikey. As you saw there, Clyde Katarig getting her second point of the set. But going back to Wewe, the transformation from her now being arguably the go-to player now for Benilde.
And she treated that comment of her not knowing how to play volleyball as a challenge. It didn't hinder her improvement.
Error laban dito sa Letran. 3-all. Good. I was about to say good target, but a little inches out for Nolasco.
And great read by Silva.
For 3. Katarig so far 2 points in this set. Pero na-check siya doon ng depensa ng Letran.
Makilang says no entry. Finally reading the moves of Katarig.
GM Makilang already has a 20-point outing. Then Singh sent back. Goes for it once more. Estrelier. Gia. The scramble, but Estrelier unable to time that one well.
Densing playing one of her best games.
First game nila dito, nanalo Benilde in 5 sets. Can Letran get one back? Martin from the pipe.
Densing again with a block. This is her 20th point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. 20 big points. 16 attacks, 4 blocks.
Establishing herself as a very effective middle blocker for CSB. Although Katarig with an error on the service line.
Already, ito yung mabigat for Benilde. Already, 4 of the 6 points of Letran just coming off the errors nitong Lady Blazers. Very crucial, especially we have a quick set here in the 5th frame.
Race to 15.
But Aiden Singh with a good reply.
21st point for Densing.
This is her tournament high so far. Pretty consistent.
And she found her spot. Maybe not as an opposite hitter, but a very effective middle blocker.
Borromeo as well has emerged. Then Singh from the right side. It will sail out. Fifth error against Benilde. Not Estrelier. You mentioned at the top of the coverage, yung matchup ng setters natin. What's your assessment in this particular game so far for both of these squads?
I can definitely say that Basarte improved a lot in terms of distribution because she has been going to Densing.
Right on cue.
Definitely going to Densing, to Katarig, and also the trust she has in the new player on the court, Borromeo, who just subbed in and stayed.
Rebestoke, not her usual numbers. We're so used to seeing her being the top dog for Benilde. But as to your point, yung playmaking ni Basarte nananaig dito. Pero nagiging problema ng Benilde yung kanilang unforced errors, already 6.
Specifically, their service errors in this set.
But we are figured into a tight contest so far, 8-7. Coach Norman Miguel and NU gusto nilang tapusin. But kakalabanin nila FEU mamaya. We were treated to a 5-set thriller yesterday. Gia with the serve. Sam Nolasco running attack. Good coverage. Left hand from Martin. Off speed. What a smart play coming from Mary Grace Borromeo.
Varying her attacks, not only with those powerful hits, but also those cut shots.
Jean Basarte. Binanggit mo yung kanyang improvement dito in terms of being much less predictable. And Itura's attack sails out.
Again, this 5th set is only raised to 15. You cannot be making crucial errors.
Letran with 3. 6 naman na unforced errors against Benilde. Martin from the left pin.
Still a good save, but it will be awarded to Letran.
Catch and throw violation against the Lady Blazers. 9-all po tayo. And Coach O will insert Jules Castro, the veteran, serving really well for the Letran Lady Knights. Sino ang kukurap dito? Oh, an ace!
Castro with an instant impact service ace.
The reliable veteran delivering the goods. Let's listen in to Coach Jerry.
Ang layo-layo mo! Tatalikod ka lang! Ang laki-laki pa ng court!
Kailangan natin yun. Pag naka-reset, let's go. May angat naman sa first ball eh. Tatlong strikers kayo dyan, Sarah.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Coach Jerry just waking up, specifically Borromeo in that timeout. They have to be moving towards the ball. Yun nga sabi kasi ni Coach Jerry, tumatalikod agad itong si Borromeo.
One of the rare times you see Coach Jerry fired up at the sidelines. 10-9 from the back. Nolasco able to get her hands on it. Katarig from the right pin. Estrelier popping up her teammates. Martin. Basarte glows back to Clay. Well covered. Sa kabila, Borromeo. Naiangat ni Gia Makilang. Martin, cross court. Gatigan was there. Borromeo sent back. What a rally. Katarig. That will sail out.
Just too wide and too powerful.
8th error of the set. 8 of the 11. Yun yung mabigat doon if you're Benilde.
8 errors on the 5th set.
Castro, a picture of concentration. Although she muffs that serve.
I do get her intention trying to target Borromeo still on that down the line, but just swiped it a little too much to the left.
If you're Borromeo, you have to take this as a sign of you being challenged.
That's in!
Nitura. 12 points now for Judel Nitura. That Smart power play of the set, presented by Smart. Live more today. Basarte sets up Estoque. Why not?
CSB is still in the game.
And the most destructive force on the side of Benilde. Let's listen in to Coach O.
Timeout, Letran. Point score, 12-11 in favor of the Lady Knights.
Hey, you have to ask for it. Ask for it. We don't think we need strength, we need wisdom, we need courage. Wisdom, alam ang gagawin. Courage, panapusta pa. Naintindihan? Now, we have to be specific. Hila ng spiker, tatatlo. A-pass, ano unang gagawin? Now, pag nag-tres, kuha ka agad ng dalawa. Huwag nyo intindihin yung malakas na palo kasi may block tayo. Now, tayo, tumisip tayo na maayos. Sistema, pagka wala, tulak na mabilis. Over tayo, balikan ng bola, at tas kahit yung wings, ask for it.
Hey, what's up?
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Ask for wisdom, ask for strength, quick prayers. Coach O is telling his players as well to just be in the game and with the specific instructions, of course, and I hope that, and hopefully in this match they respond well to that. CSB still hustling here.
Naregaluhan si Aya Dinsing, tying things up here, 12 all.
Dinsing making sure that their side of the net is well protected.
23 big points for the youngster. Ledesma.
Good save by Dorog.
Letran will reload. Martin targeting Borromeo. Estoque. Good up there by Nitura, but not enough.
Better celebration for CSB. Estoque is showing that she is one of the veterans of her squad, going for that very powerful down-the-line hit.
4 straight points for Benilde. Another timeout by Letran.
Pupunta doon, alam mo yung sistema eh. Alam mo na pupunta doon eh. Bakit hindi stop? Yan ang pinapractice mo araw-araw eh. Diba? Eh, walang problema yon. Good job yun, naintindihan. Palo ng palo, cover. Now, I don't care what's the result. Ang importante, put up the level. Naintindihan? Results will take care of itself. Be intentional. Be specific.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Gotta highlight what Coach O said. He does not care of the result, but what they're doing inside the court. Again, this is a learning experience for both squads. And what Coach O is saying, Letran has to learn from this as well.
4 unanswered points for Benilde. How will Letran respond? Martin able to get that one through.
We are tied at 13 all in the 5th set of this bronze medal match.
Able to maneuver through the block. Di Bulakenya. Jump serve from Martin. Basarte. Estoque. Good up by Martin. Makilang Stern. And gets the check. 21 points for Gia Makilang. What a way for Gia to respond. And now it's match point for Letran. Katarig. Net touch against the Lady Knights.
And we are going to an extended fifth set. 14 all. Costly net error.
There's a challenge on the side of Letran. They were called for a net fault earlier. Muli po, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ken Pangilinan, Gaira Baroga, and Mikey Abweg working this game just before our main event, the championship match between National University and Far Eastern University. And these two schools who met in the finals last season, they had a chance of meeting here at least 3 times. First 2 went to Benilde still. And now, we have the result. Was there a net touch against Letran? Yes, there was. So, unsuccessful challenge for Coach Oliver Almandro. And like Gaira said, may extend tayo dito. Game number 2.
Micah Go is back in as a service and defense specialist.
And game 3 of this series will depend sa resulta ng finals match mamaya. So if FEU extends the final series, there will be a game 3 for the bronze medal match. But right now, we are treated into a classic. Gia Makilang delivers once more para dito sa Letran.
Makilang is just showing up for her squad. Acting like a veteran inside the court.
Match point number 2 for Letran. Ledesma to serve. 6 points. Basarte. Estoque with a killer.
Estoque says not yet, extending this fifth set yet again.
What a set there by Basarte.
And a perfect pass by Borromeo. Rather, Micah Go, I think.
Yep. Estoque with a serve. Oh, an ace! A timely one. Wewe with 18.
A lot of players in double digits on the side of CSB.
Then Singh leading the way with 23, but Estoque really happy to play second fiddle right now. And it's match point number 1 for the Lady Blazers!
And another ace!
Wewe Estoque with the last 3 points para dito sa CSB. What a comeback para dito sa Lady Blazers.
CSB with a bronze medal under their belt here in the Shakey Super League.
And you could just see from the face of Wewe Estoque what it means to her. Letran, they put up a valiant effort, but Benilde still has their number. And a breakthrough for the Lady Blazers. We've mentioned in our previous coverages, this is the first time that they advanced past the quarterfinals in all of our conferences in our Shakey Super League. And you could see the jubilant faces from these young girls of Coach Jerry Yee. What an effort from both squads, Gaira.
Definitely Wewe, very emotional after her 2 service aces. She wanted to win this, and although it was extended twice in the 5th set, she made sure CSB got the bronze medal.
Look at her handiwork, the very last play, Gaira.
And it just dropped at the last moment, at the perfect time and the perfect spot. Well-deserved win for CSB.
And they had to cut it out, but ultimately winning this one in 5 sets. Our MVP of the match in just a bit when we return.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Our final score, 5 hard-fought sets, but ultimately, the College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers pull through here against the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights. They will bag the bronze medal. And the MVP of the match, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. You have marveled at this girl, Aya Dinsing, and she has responded big time for the Lady Blazers, Gaira.
Dinsing definitely played her best match here in the Shakey Super League. I would say she was having quite of a crisis in terms of her position here in Shakey Super League, but here she is the MVP of the match for a reason.
And now she is with Mikey Abueg.
I am now here with Aya Dinsing, your bronze medalist for this Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Congratulations, Aya, to you and your team. Sobrang intense nung 5th set. What was going through your mind, lalo na nung nagpapalitan na ng score?
Ano lang po, tiwala lang sa sarili tsaka sa team. Then teamwork din, then kung ano yung mga mali namin doon sa court, pinag-uusapan namin na kailangan namin magdepensa kasi yun yung kulang sa amin. Tsaka yung sa attack din po.
Ngayon naman, you guys were down by 2 sets during the first half of this game. Ano naman ang tumatakbo sa isip mo? How proud of you are you of you and your team na nakuha nyo itong bronze medal?
Sobrang saya po kasi ayaw na din namin paabutin ng game 3 po kasi mostly sa amin po masakit na po yung mga katawan, then may iniinda na din po sa braso, then yun po.
Ngayon naman, alam kong marami kayong gustong pasalamatan. It's your chance to say thank you to them.
Ay sa pamilya ko dan sa Davao, amping mo kayo na ipama, sa Kalula, sa Uyab na ako, then sa pamilya na ako sa Davao, Tibok, akong kuya, mag-amping sila tanan. Thank you.
At dahil dyan, meron kayong gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations, Aya, to you and your team. And there you have it, the Lady Blazers, your bronze medalists for the Shakey Super League National Invitationals.
Great effort coming from Aiden Singh. Maraming salamat, Mikey Abueg. Let's check out our Smart Power The Plays, brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. And set number 1, it was Letran firing the early punch as they went toe-to-toe with the College of St. Benilde. And the hot start, the usual suspects, Gia Makilang and Yen Martin, able to power through and cling on to this 25-23 win in set number 1. And then here, set number 2, bumawi naman itong College of St. Benilde.
St. Benilde had the chance to get their groove back and just be back mentally and physically on inside the court. Dinsing played so well in this match. Also Borromeo, who had a good game as well.
Double figures yan, si Mary Grace Borromeo. She started set number 3, but Letran, nung dikdikan pa rin midway in this set, it was 17-16. They fired that 7-0 run and was able to get one against Benilde. They win this set 25-19. And then set number 4, Maikago was inserted early. Yung mga magic bunot ni Coach Jerry answered to the call para dito sa Lady Blazers.
On the side of Letran, Silva, who was there in terms of defense as a leader on their side of the court, but Benilde with Densing still in the front row, and Katarik just fired up to get this 4th set win.
And then here in set number 5, Letran with an early start. Aya Densing doing work at the net, showing much more emotion. Letran was up 12-9 late in this set, but Wewe Stoke firing the last 3 points, including this ace that sealed the win and the bronze medal for the 3-time NCAA defending champions. And they will go home with smiles on their faces because after a hard-fought victory, makakapag-uwi sila dito ng medalya para sa Taft Avenue.
73 attacks versus 53 from Letran. Very dominant in terms of attacks, especially bumawi sila starting on the 3rd set and also on the 4th set because of Densing. The blockings, Letran 2 more than Benilde. Halatang nag-improve talaga itong Letran in terms of their blockings. Aces very similar to each other. Letran just had 1 more compared to Benilde's. But the errors of Benilde that we were talking about, 8 of their errors coming from the 5th set as well. This 30-point error of theirs.
But once Estoque got her footprint dito, College of St. Benilde was able to pull through, and those 73 attacks plus 20 against Letran. You gotta give credit to Chin Basarte. She's rounding out into form as their starting setter. Those variety of sets, yung playmaking niya has been instrumental. And now we see our updated playoff bracket. CSB wins this one in 2 games. Now we await etong game number 2 naman. We have the All-UAP Showdown, National University versus Far Eastern University. Game 2 up next here at the Shakey Super League National Invitationals.